Hello everyone. Today at Millstone Firewood we are doing an on-site processing job. So what I'm going to do is move the processor about 1/8 of a mile down the road, and then we're going to cover the entire setup procedure single-handed. So in other words, I'm doing the whole thing by myself, which is a little tricky, but not too bad. So let's get started. We have to get this hooked up to the tractor. I've already got the grapple installed. So we'll get that going, and then we're just going to head down the road. Okay, so this is the spot. Now this place is very soggy in here, so I need to keep away from that right there where the end of my tractor is. And he said he wants it right on this hump here where underneath the trees. So I think right here should be okay. Although I wish this was a little more level. I guess it'll have to do. All right, so we're gonna call this the spot. I have enough room to deploy the conveyor. The wood will drop right here. And then I can come in here with the tractor and push it out of the way as I go. It's not a whole lot here, but enough to keep me busy for a day or two. So I think I have it reasonably level. Because this is such soft ground here, I'm going to put down a plank. See, that'll be all right. That may do the trick. Well, we'll give it a try anyhow, and if it's no good, we'll have to move it. Next thing is we're going to deploy the live deck. That's just a matter of grabbing these at the bottom and pulling. Looks pretty level, just like that. It looks like the ground, at least on this side, is fairly level. So I'm going to move this pad up just a little bit, right to there. Let's see, showing 4 holes there. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's give that a try. Just moved it up 1. Yeah, that's pretty level. I think we'll go with that. Okay, now I have to walk up the road and bring my truck down because it has all the tools in it. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Next step, disconnect your lights. Then we remove one end of the locking bars, one on each side. Put the nut back on the bolt until it just engages the nylon insert. That's good enough. Now the end of the conveyor should swing free. Okay. Now we grab our 3/4 inch wrench and socket. Now the conveyor is ready to deploy, which can be, this is a little bit tricky to do by yourself. Now this is the tricky part when you don't have help, is we have to pull this out and keep it out. Now, just stay there for a minute. We're going to pull out our bolts. Hey, get over here. Gunner, come on. Get over here. You stay over here. Now we reinstall these bolts. And when you do this, you want to have the nut facing the outside. And the reason is you don't want anything poking out in here that could snag a log. Because if you snag a log, it's a good chance it's going to roll back down the conveyor or maybe fall off the conveyor. And you don't want it to fall on yourself or somebody else. You lock those down good and tight. Now we switch back to our 3/4 inch tools and we're going to crank the conveyor up. The trick is to bring the conveyor up until this hole lines up with this hole. First try. Unbelievable. What are the chances of that? And we're going to lock these down tight. And again, we're making sure that the nut end is facing out for the same reason. You don't want anything getting snagged in the chute here. So the very last thing is the rear jack. Just bring it down a little bit. Pull the pin and drop the foot. Now we're just taking some of the weight off the tire here. And this may have to be adjusted again if it settles. Because once you start dropping logs on this thing and it shakes around a bit, it may settle down some. The conveyor is deployed, rear jack is down, front jacks are down, live deck is out, looks fairly level. Now all I got to do is gas it up and get cutting. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to my channel so I can grow. And I've got some more videos coming. Stay tuned. Thanks very much.